What's the deal, y'all? Richard typing in TNN Trap News Network, back in the same, like, cook, cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. More than good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use, good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. It is 6:58 in the morning in the city of Atlanta. It is 3:58 in the morning in the city of LA. We up early on this Monday morning, giving you that news you can use, giving you that knowledge you can't get in college on your Monday drive to school, to work, whatever you got going on. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button for everything we got going on. Make sure you hit that notification bell, like, comment, subscribe, as we continue to bring you more news you can use, more knowledge you can't get in nobody's college here at TNN Trap News Network. We're bringing you another Young and Hefe style video. Big shout out to Young and Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the checks say. Shout out to bros. We continue to bring you these type of content, videos modeled and inspired off of one of his formulas that we've seen. Real quick, man, if you would like to be a part of this TNN Trap News Network family, you would like to be a Trap News Network correspondent, you feel like you can give us some news we can use, some knowledge you can't get nobody's college, tap in with me, man. We would love to hear from you. Please hit me up on Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWORX, Trap News Network. And we need y'all to hit that link in the description. Support the deport. All 2028, man. Support the deport. We're going to get that big sloppy Wooty Bam up out of here, man. Support the deport. Get rid of pathetic fatso all 2028, man. We're finna jump into this content. They're saying that Wack 100 allegedly is the reason why this dude Hocus 45 was picked up in a RICO. He's saying that Wack is the reason why he's got picked up in a RICO. I'm not sure who the dude Hocus is. I guess it's one of the Clubhouse guys, but we finna jump into this content and see what's going on over here without no further do's and don'ts. Let's get into this content. Let's go.
How odd is it that it's just one guy that everybody's beef with ends up with a RICO?
I don't want to do this. I'm begging you as a man. Clear my name, bro.
Wack, like, what?
I tell you what, this was the way you wanted to go?
Alright, y'all. Hocus fired the first shot, went live. Blame Wack for getting arrested. Wack tracked him down. Gloves is off. Let's go.
I don't want to defend myself. I just want bro to say, you know what? You right. That I ain't got nothing to do with, because if I'm forced to defend myself, clips, all kind of start getting replayed that they may not have. And I don't want to do that because it's halfway you playing with it. I shouldn't even been mentioned. I ain't got nothing to do with I don't know what that is, bro. I don't know. I just want everybody to see.
Yeah, we got
to text the nigga for 2 days. I pull up peacefully. So when I start doing my because I'm forced to defend myself, I don't want nobody saying, yo, Wack, why you do that? I want people to start saying, hey, yo, why you do that to him? The nigga ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Hey, Yoli, why Hocus ain't talking,
Hold on. Like, I don't know what be happening with when Wack comes in the room. That y'all, like, don't know how to...
Yoli, listen what I'm saying. I want you to hear what I'm saying.
I hear you.
If I'm forced to defend myself, right? Them people saying this man is, that them people don't know about because of how my side works, start getting played. You see what I'm saying? And then they use this. I don't want to do that. On my daughter's soul, I don't want to do it. But my name got to get cleared. You can't play with a man like that.
I hear you.
They are trying to identify this man as something. And all them clips they got over there are back and forth and this and that and all this. Helps their case. I don't want to do it because they don't know where that is at because it's sitting over there in them 100 archives. I just don't know how I got mentioned. If you don't know these people, how the f*** I supposed to know these people? I don't know what you got going on. That ain't where I'm from. I don't hang over there. Hell, I've never seen you in real life, Hocus. I ain't never seen this man in real life ever in my life. How the f*** all of a sudden I got something to do with his. And I think sometimes people be delusional because if you doing something in 2020 or 2019 and you turn over a new leaf in 2023, 2024, 2025, they don't give a about what you doing now. They talking about what the they got record of what you doing prior before. And this is what a lot of dummies, these stupid street niggas, I hate these self-centered, is making me mad now. They talking about 2019, 2020. They ain't talking about the work you doing now. I was a different nigga 10 years ago. What the that got to do with me? Now, either he gonna clear me, or I'm gonna go on these platforms starting tomorrow, because I'm down here in Miami now, and I'm gonna start clearing myself. And when I speak, they're gonna take it. When we press play over there, they're gonna take that with his voice. So I just rather he say, you know what, Wack, I shouldn't have did that, bro. You right. You ain't got nothing to do with nothing. One way or another, he gonna clear me, I'm gonna clear me. I don't want to do it. Because once I tell them I got over there, they gonna play everything, and I guarantee you it end up in the paperwork. You know how I know? Because it's a nigga named Luke Cannon and Big U that I'm watching it happen to.
Hold on.
Are you here?
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here he is.
What?
Hey,
There you
bro,
go.
like, yo, I don't understand.
It's finna get tricky. It's finna get tricky, man. Number one, if you gotta clear your name among strangers, you have a much bigger problem. A much bigger problem, man. If you are having to clear your name among strangers, your clubhouse friends, if that's where your concern lies, if that's where your priority lies, if that's what matters to you in life is the thoughts and opinions of your imaginary friend on a clubhouse app, you have a much bigger problem in life. Now, Wack will always say that, oh, well, he made me do it. Like, when do you have time for life? If you spend this much time yelling at Clubhouse, when do you have time for life? This much time you spend yelling at other grown men, you are in Miami. You know what I'm saying? You just went on to a third world country to help R&B get that bad body redone that you've been bruising up and beating on. That bad body you've been beating on. You just hit the third world country to get that touched up. You need new teeth and all that kind of stuff. You got to go to the little third world country to get the wooty bam and the wooty bam. All right, that's cool. That's your business. Why are you now in Miami, laying on your stomach somewhere in a hotel, fully disrobed, yelling at a grown man on Clubhouse, man? We finna see what old Hocus got to say about this. This is getting flu, flammery, skullduggerous, and larcenous, but we gonna see what's going on.
At me, bro, I don't know what the got going on. Every I see getting caught up is a 5-year investigation that started 5 years ago. Big U 2021. You knew I wasn't with that man. You called me one day saying, Wack, shit getting down. I told you who he with. It is what it is. I don't know what, if you don't know these people, how I ain't never been down there, bro. I don't know what the that's at. What the I got to do with an investigation from 2020?
I heard you say something about 2019 niggas turn their leaf. Bro, I've been walking a clean path since I've been home. So like to say that like if I was doing something in 2019, I wasn't. Just because the FBI said I did something doesn't mean I did it. I didn't do nothing.
Bro, what I'm telling you is,
I'm gonna get to what you said.
I don't know what you do. Have I ever seen you in my life?
Yo, I'm gonna say this, bro.
I don't know what you do to be. I can't tell it what you do. So why is you? If you got some niggas over here from what you say, you ain't never seen these in your life. Okay, you never been there. I ain't never been there either. I don't know these. I've met one SWM in my life, and you know who that is. For one day, I don't hang with them. I don't know them. I don't know their politics. I don't know whatever this is. So what I got to do? What they talking about with you, bro?
You ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. Like I ain't going back. I got like a fight ahead of me, bro. And it is what it is. Like I'm.
But you don't see what you trying to do though. You think that's
but let
cool?
me say, no, I ain't trying to do nothing. But I will say this though, bro. And it's just like you said. I heard you say you want to talk like a man. Let's have a conversation. And like, bro, it was multiple times where y'all niggas was on this app. You being one of them, Gotti being one of them. Ain't you money? And I always tell y'all why y'all keep affiliating me with something that I don't even represent, like publicly.
Oh, that's what niggas know you as, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, no, bro, but that's
I'm gonna be real with you.
You gotta say that that's wrong. That y'all niggas used to do that, bro.
Let me tell you why. Because even with myself, I tell this all the time. I'm not a gang banger. I'm colorblind. I don't care. I'm a power rule. That's what it's gonna be. I can't shake that. I'm classified as that. If the day I forget that, the day a nigga gonna knock my noodle, because now I'm forgetting the things I'd have been into. So as long as I'm in the United States of America, I'm gonna remember where I come from and what I used to be. I'm not a gang banger though. I've been preaching that longer than you, nigga. 27 years. I've been telling I don't gang bang no more. I with everybody.
I get it, but if I never came to this app telling niggas that I came here as Hocus for fifth, the rabbit hole. I never came with app. Y'all niggas used to always say this like that, bro. And that
okay,
and
that didn't come
fault and wrong. Well, I'm just saying it's wrong though, bro. Like
let me give you a reality check, Hocus. This is a reality check because me and you both share this in common. When the laws go to pinning that on you, it don't come from what another say. You remember that Rikers Island trip You remember all them arrests you had in the Bronx as a youngster, like I had them out here? That's when they classify. They go off that. They don't give a fuck about what a nigga say on Clubhouse. Them niggas calling you that is based upon your affiliation, association that's documented from back then,
You just said, we gotta be honest. You just said we know they using shit. I heard you.
That's what they use, homie.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. You just said like, yo, they be. You know, you got shit on the other side that you know if they run it, they gonna try to put. You know.
Yeah, so you got to clear that, bro. You was wrong, bro. You know I ain't got nothing to do with no surveillance, bro.
You also, right? You honestly, I don't want to talk about too much, but you also then came on here when you was doxing me on this app, bro. The Hocus got PPP loan. Hocus got like you.
I never knew nothing about no PPP.
You said it though. You did that, bro.
I talked about your fucking child support.
Nah, you said something about. You said that, bro. I don't want to. You know what I mean? You did say that.
I talked about child support.
That's the only thing you talked about, bro.
I got paperwork, Hocus. Let me tell you something. One thing about Wack, if I ain't got the documentation on it, I ain't gonna talk about it.
You did bring up one time about something with PPP, although I did no fraud.
No, go get the content.
All right.
Stop confusing me with other niggas.
Nah, bro, that was you, bro. Like, it was definitely brought to my attention.
No, that was my girl told me that was Freddie running that work. Some PPP. I don't know nothing about you in a PPP, my nigga. On Paru, I don't know nothing about. Only work I had on you that insinuated any of that was child support. That's it,
bro. You probably don't remember, but you did. But
no, hey bro, let me tell you how I know. Cause I don't got to work. Now, if you want me to go get it, I can go get it. I can tell them to go find it.
FBI got it.
I don't have that.
I'm good. I ain't committing no fraud, bro. I'm going to trial, so like it is what it is.
Okay, well but what the f that got to do with me though?
It ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. It got nothing.
So why are you making an accusation like you don't know nothing about these out here on the West Coast, RICO? You don't know about it. You ain't read no paperwork. There's 300 pages of paperwork on that. Everything read 2021 rolling 60 RICO, 2021 Big U Enterprise, Las Vegas extortion, whoopty whoop. Guess what? We've been beefing ever since, and you know that because you done been on my phone about it. I told you when you was talking about I'm gonna be coming west. I told you you better tread lightly who you come out here with. It ain't what you think it is.
Listen, bro, you ain't got nothing to do with my indictment. That's it.
But
bro.
That ain't what you insinuating, though, bro.
Listen, bro. Look, I raised the question. It just seems funny, and I have to think about. I had to just think.
Funny.
Let me talk. I got to think about, like I said, when you was doxing me and mentioning my name and bringing up my this they charging me with and all. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, bro, Hocus, I know you probably ain't really got a real attorney yet. Your shit is very simple. You at the bottom hanging fruit. You ain't what they really after. All you are is a that's tied to a that led to a. That's all you are.
I rebuke that, bro. I'm not, yo, bro. I'm trying.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this before you get your actual indictment, because all you got now is a complaint.
No, it's a lot of lies being told, a lot of lies being told. We're gonna start off with him saying that the 2021 and Big U indictment and all that kind of stuff. That paperwork goes well back further than 2021. So why is Wack on Clubhouse lying, saying that it's only 2021 when he knows that it goes back way further than that? You feel me? Wack is a complete idiot. And if you think that this indictment is because it's 2021, you think that that's gonna be the reason why he's locked up now from 2021 to now? No, that doesn't even make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. They have him for PPP fraud and all that kind of stuff. COVID was in 2019. So let's just throw that out there. So when they was hitting them PPP EDD leaks, that was like 2019, 2020. And where he's at in the indictment, it shows that he filed all this early, early in the 2020s, I believe, is when he's actually on the paperwork being accused of the PPP fraud. So where's the 2021 case come from? Not really 100% sure at all. Not really, my bad, y'all. Not really 100% sure at all. You feel me? That was one lie that he told. Another lie that he told was when he says, the PPP, Wack justifies snitching on him, saying that he's already in the paperwork. The dude doesn't want to be classified as being a part of Sex Money Murder, which is a popular blood gang within the city of New York. He's like, yo, don't call me that. I came up here for Hocus. the rabbit hole, conspiracy theories and things like that. I never came in here gangbanging. It don't matter what attention of mine you found in the streets or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You brought it to light. So, somebody could be like, oh, well, you was on camera robbing a bank anyway. But yeah, ain't nobody ever identified me until you started talking about it. So that's snitching. That's telling. That's talking. You feel me? You got Wack clearly snitching on this man. Oh, you're a gang member. Oh, you this. Blah, blah, blah. Which kind of leads me to my next point when he goes, well, it doesn't matter because when you was in New York doing this, they identified you anyway. How do you know what they identified this man as in the city of New York, if you're from Pacoima, California? Officer, unless you're looking through that database that y'all got that runs national warrants and all that kind of stuff, and you're privy to that information. But that doesn't make sense to even have that information if you don't, you're not from New York City and all that. And then, okay, so text me, yeah. So I went over everything. My bad, I had to make notes. It was so many lines, I had to take some notes. But with that being said, man, this is extremely tricky. And then Wack goes, oh, where's the paperwork? Well, I don't know. I got to clear myself and blah, blah. He's lying. Whenever he don't start calling somebody a bitch or all this and all that, and he start over talking and yelling, by now we know the signs of a lying Wack 100. By now we know the signs. But let's continue back on to the content.
I'm not, yo, bro. I'm trying.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this before you get your actual indictment, because all you got now is a complaint. When your indictment comes, there's an individual that you have really no history with, no idea, who has something to do with your filing that didn't deal with you direct. But whoever you dealt with, they dealt with them and they tied to them. That's all your shit is. It's a blind man to see that.
That's cap, bro. But this is my whole thing. When you
did you file your own PPP 100%?
Let me say this, bro. I don't want to answer that. You know what I mean? I don't want to answer.
Because what I'm saying is, if anybody else participated from what they was doing, not what you was doing.
Anybody that they trying to
hey, Wack, you a government agent.
None of these people.
Nah, it's just simple.
I kick them off the stage.
I can tell you what they gonna come at you with. They gonna try to get you to take 33 months. I'll tell you what they gonna try to do.
I ain't taking nothing. I'm innocent, nigga.
You don't have to take nothing. That's your business. But you see what it. Understand this, Hocus. This is the feds. It ain't the state. It's a different thing. And when they put it on it. And when they put it on the table, and you don't take it, and that you don't, it's gonna triple up. So what I want you to pay attention to is if whatever they put on the table in front of you, whether you had ill intentions or not, if this wasn't done right, that's all they need. And you need to clear your head and understand that. Because once you sign on the dotted line, it says that everything here is factual. And if anything on there isn't, that's where they get you. You ain't even a target. Just looking at trafficking. Nigga, they don't even want you. You just happen to be in the mix because some other niggas is in the mix. You know what you should have did? Hey, Wack,
why don't you be a big
hey, bro, I
and
got a
take
case.
the lead
What
to help
you
a
mean
nigga
you got
out,
a
bro?
case? I'd have got on the phone, called my mans them and say, listen, bro, hand ain't like that, but y'all owe me something. Stand there with him. Look into that. I wouldn't have a problem. But I had to wake up to you insinuating some wild.
Why don't we flip it around, take the lead, do that, and let's show the world that Wack really.
Hey, bro, is anybody on this floor that call themselves this man's
really
friend
be helping
don't
niggas
really speak up and
Wack,
tell
you got a reputation for bringing niggas down.
So you don't want to clean it up. You want me to
You got a horrible reputation for bringing niggas down. So why don't you clean up your reputation?
Who I bring down?
Everybody, man. Come on.
Give me one.
You drag everybody, bro.
Give me one.
That's your
Hocus. Give me a guy drag that wasn't trying to drag me.
Bro, the whole app. Well, you crazy?
Give me a nigga that I attacked that didn't attack me.
Let's just talk about Clubhouse, bro.
Let's talk about Clubhouse.
Nigga, you didn't drag the whole app.
Give me somebody that I attacked that wasn't attacking me. Give me one.
I don't want to put nobody names in this.
Give me one.
I don't want to put nobody names in this, bro.
Give me one.
You didn't drag the whole app.
This what happens. You throw a pebble at me and Wack overdoes it. You can't tell me how much to fight back. Leave me the fuck alone. Everybody done heard me tell people, hey, bro, leave me alone. I'm warning you 2-3 times. And then when I start doing what I do, that's too much. I told you leave me alone. So you give me one I went at that wasn't already going at me. Give me one. Do I overdo it? For sure. I'm an Aries, nigga, and I'm a man, and I'm a Damu, and I come from nigga being outnumbered in my era. So that's all I know when the fight start is fight 3 times harder. The only way you gonna win. So yes, I will super overdo it. You just admit it and won't clear it. You the one got the ego. I'm over here, bro. I'm doing something I usually don't do.
A high role, saying you ain't got shit to do with it. Hocus focusing on his
this
case.
Is Clubhouse. You went on your Instagram and said that. So why you don't go on your Instagram and clear it?
Bro,
why you don't clear it the same way you laid it?
Yo, bro, listen, bro. I'm focusing on fighting the case, bro. That's it. I'm gonna just leave it there. Right?
So you want me to focus on clearing my name?
Like a man, you know.
I'm gonna ask one more time and I'm gonna roll. So you telling me you not gonna clear it the same way you insinuated? That's what you want me to do it? I don't want to do it. I'm saying it for the 10th time because I know what that don't break.
If you ask me, am I going to go on my Instagram and say that? No, I'm not going to do that, bro.
All right, cool. But you can go on there and say what you said, though.
Hey, real quick, man. I talked to Hocus several times on the Clubhouse app, and it sounded like the dude that was from Bronx River into all that action, rapper, has turned a new leaf and is real mature these days and trying to do positive things. But to not stand down on this and correct the mistake is really gambling when you don't have to. And I bet you if somebody came to him and asked for advice, he would say, I called it wrong.
Funniest part about all this, the dude Hocus was still like, oh, so you're not gonna clear my name? So you telling me you're not gonna clear? Nah, I can't do that. Nah, I can't do that. That's easy. Now he's asking him about PPP fraud. Oh, well, what about the person who did it? Well, you know, Wack is like a cop trying to interrogate people. Oh, well, you know, you could tell me, you know, it's safe here. You know, I ain't gonna tell nobody. It's off the record, man. Even if you didn't do it and you know somebody else did it, even they mistake could be at your expense and blah blah blah. Like you trying to give them a way out, bro. You're not you are a cop, but chill out, bro. Like damn, bro. Like why you calm down, Officer Wack? Calm down, Officer Wack. You gotta chill, bro. Chill, bro. I'm a bully. I'm an Aries. So are both of my baby mamas, bro. The twins mama and the baby mama, both Aries, and both of them females can't control. You see who got they kids, right? As I do school drop off. A grown man said, "Oh, I can't. I'm like this because I'm an Aries. My name is Barbara and I'm a Sagittarius face. Hey, double. A grown man who got Scorpio tattooed on his lower back face. Double. What's up with you, bro? You might as well got Aries tattooed on your lower back. What's the deal with this ninja, boy? I swear it's getting tricky, sticky, icky, vicky in these streets. You got a grown man going crazy, and then he even threatened you like a cop. His whole everything. Oh, well, you not gonna. Bro said, name one person who I lined up. That nigga said everybody on the app. Damn it, the other dude come in while he was talking, yo, are you a federal agent? Man, get him off the stage. Everybody can see it. It's not just me. Everybody can see the police activities of Rat Run Hunter, bro. So, I don't know. I think he do got something to do with old boy again because I'm only going on a pattern that Wack is showing when he's arguing, he's getting into it with people. He has a certain way of kind of humbling himself and standing down, not calling you out your name, not blah, blah, blah this. And I'm speaking from my own experiences. And I'm looking at the experiences of others as he's been, you know, busting his 1-2 step like Sierra, running around these internet streets, specifically on Clubhouse, the app where he just feels like he's the king of all kings. But anyway, we're about to the next one. Y'all know the deals. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free Avenue Angel, so he's free. We are gone.